Hey, water signs. How y'all doing? Welcome. We are going to be taking a look at your Pisces season mini read for Pisces, Scorpio, and Cancer. So, a quick note about your meditation. I saw the image of a seal. And if anyone is familiar with the Selkie legend, Irish Selkie legend, that felt like what I was looking at. So the seal was like sitting on the sand by the ocean. It was kind of rainy and stormy, and I saw it sort of move itself into the ocean and then come out transformed as a person with its seal skin next to it. And I saw the words, shed the skin you're in. So that legend is kind of a darker legend about, sacrifice and control. And if you feel so inclined to look into it, it is a fascinating legend worth looking into. But I feel like the overall message for you lines up really well with this oracle card you have going on here, this moon oracle, which is change. And this is number 35, the thunder moon. Thank you very much. Change. So really, really stunning imagery here for you. You know, this oracle really talks about how yes, change is the only constant, but a lot of times change and our relationship to it is dictated by our response and really our relationship to, you know, the reality that things just have a way of surprising us and turning out differently than we thought. And it's really how we, kind of encourage ourselves to flow, to flow through those seasons of change, as opposed to resisting them. And I feel like for you, this is really stunning because we're looking at a time period here, with this Pisces season where we're going to have the opportunity to glimpse things that have previously been hidden. We're going to be able to tap into our intuition in a more profound way and really consider, the aspects of ourselves and our lives that want to be shed so that we can reveal the new skin that's underneath, right? This can be in your relationships, very much can be that aspect of you, a belief system, some part of your everyday patterning that isn't leading you to where you want to go. It could be an aspect of a relationship that you'd like to, reform, reimagine. That feels like a keyword, that right? Resculpt, reimagine, reform, redo. And it feels incredibly powerful in that because when you can harness, look at all this lightning, when you can harness the power of change and transformation, then it's limitless. It's limitless because in doing so, you are harnessing the only constant that we have in this life, which is change. So if you harness that energy and that power, whew, absolutely stunning. Seal energy, because that was your animal energy in the meditation, also speaks about, yes, there's a certain energy of flow, but it also speaks about, enjoying the world from where you are, enjoying your current present reality, like exactly as it is, warts and all. So acceptance really feels like it's holding hands with this change energy as well. Now, you are coming through as judgment during this time period, which is so beautiful. This is really strong Pisces energy here for you guys. So judgment is about, making peace with the past. The tagline for this key is looking back with pleasure. And it's also that feel good, that feel good you get when you're able to find closure around something. And we know that closure is something that you do with and for yourself. It's not something, well, it can be, but more often than not, it's done with and for yourself. It's not necessarily like contingent on another person, right? Or something happening so that you can get closure. It really comes down to you. We can trick ourselves into thinking that sometimes, but really it's something that only you can give yourself. So the fact that this is coming up as you really means that you're in a place of reflection during this time. You're looking at the past, you're seeing things through a new lens. And this just links up so beautifully with your meditation message of shed the skin you're in, because we've got, a bunch of naked folks in their skins. Their skivvies. And it just feels so incredibly beautiful because this is also the last major arcana key before you get to the world and you're finishing out this cycle and moving into a fresh reality. So it's feeling very watery, water signs. It is. And that I hope that is empowering for you, because it absolutely should be, because, given that we're moving into a water season, you're able to call upon, that energy within for yourself and really benefit from it. Again, accessing your intuition, allowing yourself to flow through the waters of change and really harnessing the electric potential of change. So it just feels really, really positive. Your advice is Two of Cups. more water here. This just feels so chef's kiss perfect. This really speaks to me of connecting with the love with and for yourself, but it's very much about linking up with those that really see you, that appreciate you. This is your advice. Allow yourself to lean on those whom you can trust, who love you unconditionally, who, can truly be there for you without any hidden agenda or any sort of demands on, that it be different or be a certain way. This is allowing yourself to be seen and held and spending time with those that, fill your cup, right? Just as much as you fill theirs. It's about that equal give and take. This is going to be such a healing balm for you during this time. So lean on the relationships that feel the best and that are the most reciprocal. And if you have relationships, and we all do, right? It's part of the human experience. The relationships in your life that aren't as reciprocal or are more challenging, this just feels like a call to cast them under the light of judgment and really see them as they are and consider ways in which you can shift that for yourself because life is short. You want to harness this energy to your betterment and really think about what is your time ratio spent with the more challenging relationships in your life versus the ones that ask nothing of you and give everything in return. That's it, right? The reciprocal relationships. It's about who do you spend the most time with and who do you feel the best with? Who do you spend time with when you walk away and you have more energy than you did before versus when you walk away and you have less energy? Incredibly important information. It's not a judgment on those people, but it's just about your own energy management and getting your needs met during this time in a way that prepares and propels you for this, new transformation and new skin that wants to manifest within and for you, right? In your place of outcome, you got Queen of Pentacles. This is someone who else got this? I think air signs got this as their advice as well. You might want to watch that if you have primary air placement. So Queen of Pentacles, her tagline is the more I'm grateful for what I already have, the more I'll manifest to be grateful for. So this is so spot on for you because this is about linking into that current moment. Your eye is on that pentacle, and it's really about understanding and appreciating through the lens of a golden perspective because that's why she's rich. Not because she has a bunch of gold, but because everywhere she looks, she sees gold. That gift of a golden perspective is going to be all of the comfort, motivation, payoff that you really need. But I do feel like it's going to lead you making different choices that are going to result in, a bigger payoff, like actually physically, because pentacles are about physical money, physical health, physical wealth. That's why we love them. So this just feels really beautiful. I also feel like there's another message here of this garden that she's in and all this water. And again, I'm really feeling this Two of Cups that it's about watering the garden that you have and that you're in. It's about really caring for the relationships that mean the most to you. The number one being what? The relationship you have with yourself, right? And the Selkie legend, from what I recall of it, has a lot to do with choosing yourself, right? And understanding what the price of freedom can really be when you change and adapt for other people. Right? So there's something in that too, like a little extra bonus message here for you. But Thunder Moon, darlings, this is going to be a very transformational time for you. And really, the more that you can harness that within for yourself, the better. I'm also hearing if you can get to a body of water signs, if you can get to a body of water, I'm seeing a really silly thing. If anyone has seen the Percy Jackson movies, I was just watching this with my stepkids recently. If anyone has seen the Percy Jackson movies, it's like the son of Poseidon, Percy Jackson, whenever he touches water, he's able to heal himself and heal others. I'm seeing that image for you, water signs. So if you are privileged enough to be near a body of water at any point, and you're going there from a place of, wanting perspective, healing, to feel good, to clear your mind, touching that water if you can, or at least just being near it, I feel like is going to be incredibly powerful for you, incredibly healing. So really, really beautiful, really, really beautiful water signs. With that being said, I'm wishing you a beautiful Pisces season. Pisces, happy birthday season to you all. I so hope this helps and resonates. Please let me know in the comments if it does, how you're feeling about going into this season. Like, share, subscribe. I would so appreciate it. Thank you so much for being here, every single one of you. And most of all, and as always, wonderful water signs. Thank you for being you and be well. Until next time.